Hello, I'm Captain Hook here, and I want to show you other villains. I'm a villain, you know, and I planned to capture Peter Pan. My re- Now I want the villains arise. What do you think of them? Evil, eh? Now there is the other villain, which is not Disney. There is, there is one of the classical blockbuster villains I know. It's Texas Pete. Southead and Spottyman have invited some of the local children to their tree-top house for a Christmas party. The children were thrilled with Spotty and Southead gave them all presents. "Let's pull the crackers," said Southead. But when they pulled a cracker, there was nothing inside. They pulled another, but there were no jokes or hats in it. "What a shame," said one little girl. "Who would want to spoil our party?" said Spotty. "I think I know," replied Southead. Suddenly Texas Pete's face appeared on the video screen. "Miserable Christmas! I hope your party is ruined." "Bubbling blancmange," said Southead. "He's not going to spoil our Christmas. Come on, Spotty, we have work to do." In his dingy hideaway, Tex and his gang were laughing at their nasty trick, when there was a knock at the front door. Outside the front door they found a giant cracker. "I wonder who would send us a present," said Tex, puzzled. It took all Tex and Bulk's strength to pull the cracker. There was a loud bang, and out jumped Southead and Spotty. "Let them have it, Spotty," laughed Southead. With a grin, Spotty began to throw plates of bluck munch at the trio. "Yuck!" spluttered Texas Pete, who was soon dripping with black munch. Messy Christmas, Tex," chuckled Southead. Later Southead told the children what they had done. "That was a cracking good idea," said Spotty, as they all cheered. "So why would the fools uh, throw this mess at this other villain?" "Well, anyway, here's another villain, which is Disney, you know." I know the villain of Jafar. "Jafar!" shouted the, the Sultan. "You vile betrayer! You will address him as Sultan Jafar. Iago sneered. Oh, yeah? We'll see about that, Aladdin said, stepping toward the impostor, but seeing the magic lamp in Jafar's hands, he suddenly stopped. The lamp! That's right, Jafar said with a sly grin. I have the ultimate power now. A huge shadow fell across the courtyard as the genie reached down, wrapping his hands around the palace. He lifted it off the ground and flew toward a mountain high above the city. The crowd screamed and scattered as the debris tumbled down around them. Genie, no! Aladdin shouted. So sorry, kid, the genie replied sadly. I've got a new master now. Jafar, Jafar, I order you to stop, the Sultan shouted angrily. There's a new order now, Jafar replied. My order. Finally, you will bow to me. We will never bow to you, Princess Jasmine shouted. Taken aback, Jafar scowled angrily at them. If you won't bow, then you will cower. Genie, for my second wish, you will make me the most powerful sorcerer in the world. Jafar felt a strange, electrifying force surge through him. In his hand, his snake-headed staff grew larger and crackled with a green light. Jasmine's pet tiger Raja roared and leaped at the sorcerer Sultan, but Jafar simply waved his staff, and Raja was instantly transformed into a small kitten, his once mighty roar now a mere meow. Leave them alone, Jafar! Aladdin shouted. Jafar glared at Aladdin with evil glee. "Oh, Princess," he said smirkingly, "there's someone I'm dying to introduce to you two. Say, say hello to your presence, Prince Ali, or should we say Aladdin?" Iago taunted. A bolt of green light flashed from the staff. Prince Ali's elephant instantly became Abu the monkey once again. Aladdin's princely clothes vanished, leaving him in the rags he'd worn in the streets. See, he's nothing more than a worthless lying street rat, Jafar sneered. Why did you lie to me? Jasmine looked at Aladdin. Now the boy she recognized from the marketplace. But before Aladdin could explain, Jafar used his sorcery to lift the boy and his monkey off the ground and into a nearby tower window. Then with a swing of his staff, he sent the tower rocketing high into the air. So long, Prince Ali, Abubu, Jafar cried. At, at last. Jafar laughed and shouted, Agrabah is mine. Well, that Jafar got rid of a street rat. He's a great. What a good villain he is. You know, I'm good at being a villain. There's another, there's another villain. This is Gaston. The villain quietly drew the arrow back and fired. Ah! The beast let out a terrible howl as the arrow struck him in the back and knocked him to the floor. Seeing that the creature was wounded, Gaston's confidence and determination increased. He bounded across the room and gave the beast a brutal kick that sent him crashing through the window and onto a rain-slickened balcony. Gaston grabbed a club from the wall and followed. Get up! He shouted, but no sooner did the beast start to rise than Gaston slammed the club down on his back with a mighty swing. Wham! The blow sent the beast sprawling onto a narrow stone buttress high above the ground. The beast was not such a ferocious opponent after all, thought Gaston. Get up! Gaston cried, and again brought the club down on the beast's back. The beast groaned and slumped down on the wet stone. He seemed to have no will to defend himself. What's the matter, beast? What's the matter, beast? Gaston taunted viciously. Don't you tell me you're too kind and gentle to fight back. No, a distant voice cried from far below. Gaston was shocked to see Belle riding across the bridge on horseback. She must have escaped from the cellar. He quickly swung the club down on the beast, hoping to finish him off for good. But hearing Belle's voice gave the beast the will to fight back. Suddenly he sprang to his feet, and Gaston gasped at the enormous figure looming over him. He backed away in fear, swinging his club wildly with a great swipe of his thick arm. The beast knocked the club away and grabbed Gaston by the neck, lifting him high into the air. Let me go! Gaston cried. Please don't hurt me. I'll do anything you ask. But the beast grabbed Gaston's throat with his other hand and prepared to snap his neck like a twig. For a second Gaston was certain his life was over. All of a sudden the beast set him down. Get out, he said softly. Bewildered, Gaston staggered away, rubbing his sore neck with his hands. Then he saw the reason the beast had spared his life. It was Belle, standing behind them, her hair wet and disheveled, with the unmistakable look of love in her eyes. The beast returned Belle's look. They will never be together again. Ha 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 ha. And Gaston will make sure of it. Sliding his hand into his boot, he pulled out a long silver dagger. Beast! Belle cried in warning, but it was too late. Gaston dove through the air and drove the dagger deep into the beast's back.